Hello and welcome, this is Mousegunner, and we're back with some more of the multi-consumer products playthrough of Stellaris using the MegaCorp DLC. We're currently in a war with the VEM here, the VEM Star Accord, looking to make them a subsidiary. So far, the war is going very well. We're beating them pretty handily. I'm working towards capturing my second planet. And a curiosity. If I hit repair, which, yeah, okay, you can go to that base. So we'll leave one of the guys continuing to bombard. Let's continue. We are working to get a building completed here to get rid of this unemployment.
Upscaling complete.
We have just done. And then we're also building a building here, which will allow us to upgrade another one of our buildings on Goroth, so that's good as well. And yeah, things are moving around, moving along nicely on our planets.
Upscaling complete.
Yeah, and there's that, oh. Our base, our outpost is done. Is that what I read? Yeah, there it is. Okay. I think it's important to capture these stars first, and then I'll worry about building up what's in here. We also have another one of these volatile motes, so maybe it wasn't so necessary to build up that chemical plant now that I think about it, but hey, that's all right. We can always use more strategic resources. There's also an anomaly here that I guess I missed, but for now, we're going to go ahead and just build the starbase. Not a lot of influence needed, and we're very good on influence, so I'm not too worried about things like that. Okay. So we'll take that one, and that one. Then beyond that, I'll kind of like see. I would like to grab this system because it's got a bunch of alloys in it and some really good trade resources. But that, I mean, we technically would have the administration to do it, but it is 2 star lanes away. Well, technically 3, I think. 1, 2, 3 from where our closest one would be. So that may be a really high influence cost. So we'll have to see how that works out, but that would be my ideal, would be to jump in there if I can. It would be kind of a tight spot as far as administrative cap, but it's such a good system, I'm really tempted to go that route. But we've also got a really good system here, too. Alright, let's continue here. Okay, that one fleet has finished repairing, so we can kind of switch off here. You're going to come back and start bombarding. How are we doing on the strength of the planet? They had a lot of forces on here. The strength is 373, and our current guys are 203. So we're going to have to bombard these guys quite a bit to lower their strength down. They put a lot of armies in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, yeah, pretty significant. So we are going to have to work towards that. And then once these guys arrive, I'm going to have the other fleet go repair. We'll just keep that bombardment going. We are running a little bit of a energy credit deficit. Right. Guys have done their thing. Have them come back. Alright. Good. At the moment, this is kind of what we're looking at.
Complete.
So we finished our building on Hicklum. So I did build that chemical plant. Maybe not the wise choice of what I should have done, but now that we've done that, we can do this upgrade safely without having to worry about it too much. Because once that starts getting worked, we'll be producing what we need. That should take care of our job needs for quite a while. As a matter of fact, we'll run into housing and other problems before we run out of jobs. But we do have another building slot that's going to be coming before that point anyway, so we'll be able to figure that stuff out. All right, Voltuum Virtual Reality Center. The Voltuum engineers at some point built a massive orbital complex near that place, dedicated to computer research. Strangely, they seem to have ignored the normally popular field of artificial intelligence to focus exclusively on virtual realities and massive computer simulations. Most of the complex has been ruined by weapons fire and micro-meteoroids, but what remains is in remarkable condition given the station's age. Okay, we have a special project there. The special project should not have a time limit. That's... Oh, well, actually, both of our science ships don't have anything to do. So I'm going to grab the science ship, and we're going to have them come over and do this research project real quick. And then, you, down here, are going to continue to explore. Is this a dead end? No, there's a way here. We'll have you explore there. We're just going to keep exploring until we find all the aliens in our galaxy. There's still a lot of area that we haven't explored. All of this area over here, all this area over here, and we haven't found anything in this area. I find that highly unlikely that there's nothing here. Not really anything in here, but there's a couple spaces we didn't look. Now, eventually we can, like, I kind of feel like maybe these guys are butting up against somebody, so we could talk to the Mandate of Loken here and see if they know about anybody. Let's go ahead and sort this by their opinion. These guys are alright with us. Let's see. We don't see them knowing anybody that we don't know about. So, for the meantime, now these guys, they do know about somebody. They don't like us very much, though. So, let's see if they'd be willing to trade that information. So we would want their communications. Yeah, they're telling us to go screw ourselves. But we'll see if we can buy it with some energy credits, perhaps. Yeah, they're telling us to go screw ourselves. I'm not too surprised. They don't really like us, so... Okay, so but there's definitely something over here, or maybe over here, that these guys know about. Alright, well, we'll find out about it eventually. Just a matter of time, but I would like to speed that process along, perhaps. As a matter of fact, another thing I'd like to take a look at, slave market. Oh, look at that! It's a robot. Valid destination planet is missing. Not sure I know what that means. But somebody is selling robots. Apparently that's something we could do as well. I'm glad there's somebody doing something with the slave market, because it's been empty for a while. Okay. Now let's check. Yeah, we don't really know. I'm assuming these are the places, though, that they have planets. Oh, no, not necessarily. Yeah, that's a planet. I'm not sure why this is being marked red.
Complete.
Okay. So we've got a rivalry being declared. Okay, that's our other starbase. Send over and get the other one we want right here. I'm kind of trying to hurry because I don't want these guys to beat me there. The, what are they called? The consciousness guys. We don't want them to beat us there. Because in theory they could. I mean, they have... Honestly, no, actually. It's blocked off. But still, I don't want these guys to get there. And I also want to grab this if I can at some point. Alright, well, let's continue here. And look at what our progress is. I might actually just want to build more men as well. Go invade this, because they have so many forces here. It'll take a long time. So let's go ahead and take a look at Goroth and building some more armies. So let's say we do another 5. Sounds good to me. And that way, if the bombardment continues to last a long time, we'll get some more men coming. We are losing energy credits though, so hopefully it's something we can take care of in the near future. Okay, encounter on Brune Singularity. We encountered some form of alien vessel and Brune Singularity. So that is all the way down here. Where are you? Brune Singularity. Ah, this is going to be another one of those trade outposts, which is good. The more of these that we encounter, the better. And you're still traveling. Let's make you make a choice to travel to here. Could be the wrong call, but hey, because it's moving. Alright. We only have the 2 science vessels at this point. Eventually I'm going to obviously... Well, honestly, I don't know if we need more. We need to, like, be able to use them. Go do things. Okay, we have another encounter. Take a look at that as well, so we know what we're encountering. Missed where that was. In here? Think so. Maybe it is in there. I swore that name was what we saw. Well, I don't know where they are at this point. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Alright, let's take a look in here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to speed up a little bit. Because we're mostly just waiting for this bombardment to do its thing.
Upscaling complete.
Okay. Some more rivalries. Another starbase completed. This upgrade to Sear Base Station is taking quite a while. Alright. And then we want to go in here. Build an outpost. The tricky thing is, with the way the trade is, we may have to build more than one, or upgrade more than one of these bases. Because I need to grab trade here. I think I could put more than one trade hub in. That might do it, but... I mean, we do have the capacity. That's the whole reason we have the capacity, so we could build more of these bases. It's not a big problem to do that. Definitely, though, I should build one here, because this is kind of a choke point at this location. It's one of the only ways that this guy can come and get at me. He could probably come in around this way and come in this way as well, so this is also looking like a good possible choke point. I mean, it's a good choke point because once they get past here, they have to go in there to get to us. So these two are good choke points. So I think this one is the most obvious one to do at the moment. And come in and upgrade it. How are we doing on allies? Oh, we're doing just fine. And I'm fairly certain that this is going to be the other place we're going to want to upgrade and put a base in. So I'll go ahead and do that now. Okay, let's continue. Then when
Upscaling complete.
Alright. We encountered yet another alien group. So let's see what those guys are like. Okay, so this is definitely a ship. Okay. These are not a ship. It's an alien type, and it's an alien type that is hostile. So I'm gonna have to jump out of here. We're already in the process of doing that because we're on base. So don't really need to do anything with that, but let's just go ahead and keep exploring. Ideally, we do want to come over this way, but let's just explore that way. No. Move here. I should have just... No. There we go. That's the safe way to do that. Okay.
Evading competitive fleet.
It may not be listening to me because of the evasion order that I told it. So we're going to have to take a look at that real quick. Yeah. It canceled my order because it's on evasion. That's kind of a little bit of the problem with evasion, is that that kind of thing happens. Okay. How are we doing on contacts and relationships and things? Well, the Vakari founders like me. The Imperium of Verver kind of like me, but the problem with them is they're already in relationship with these guys, and they're another mega corporation, so that's a little bit of a problem for us. The other guys that like me are kind of far away, and it's mostly these guys that like us. They have a Casus Belli on me. Is it because of their... Oh, it's probably because of their spirituality versus materialism, I would guess. But like the main thing I'd want to do is a commercial pact with somebody, but unfortunately, the main person we'd want to do that with is the Imperium Verver, but these guys beat us to it. I'm hoping that once we get these guys a subsidiary, we can do that to them, get them to do what we need. Okay, finally, Survey Station has done its thing. And you have done your little bit of thing here. So let's get rid of that. Get rid of that and that. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is just come back in here and do the research project. And then, once we're done with that, I would like to check on this. See how we're doing. The destruction is probably pretty severe, 27%. I really don't care. I want to get these guys killed and dead as fast as possible. Honestly, I think 5 armies may not be enough. Let's build a few more. Because currently, we have 8, and that's only 203, so another 8 would be 400 plus, so that'd be nice. And just continue to bombard these guys heavily. The war may end before that really happens, but we'll try and make the best of it. I mean, it's very clear to me that we're going to win this war. I don't really see a way that the enemy is going to get around. Oh yeah, I remember one of the things I wanted to do, and that was to upgrade this building. So one of the things I want is I want an off-world trading company, unless there is something else that would be great here. Not that I see. Look at that. I definitely want more shipyards. No, not shipyards. Anchorages. You need an anchorage, so we'll do one of those for now. Shipyard capacity may be necessary, so I'm going to hold the other slot. Right now we can build our ships just fine, but I'm assuming the shipyard capacity... That may just be how many ships you can build at once. I'm actually not sure what shipyard capacity means. Amount of shipyards control how many ships the Starbase can build in parallel. Yeah, that's exactly what that means. It's how many ships you can build at a particular time. So not necessarily needed. Okay, we have the Curator Order, so I'm going to guess that is a Fallen Empire. Okay. Oh, no. Greetings, Star Travelers. We are the Curators. Our ancient order was established aeons ago by the various galactic powers and ascendancy at the time. We are dedicated towards the preservation of all knowledge in an effort to safeguard the galaxy from descending into yet another dark age of mass extinctions and barbarism. We failed. Few of us remain today, but we are no less committed to our sacred mission than our predecessors were. We are willing to share some of our knowledge with you for a price. So they're the traders, I think. We'll see what they have. So contacts. You were which one? Yeah, this guy. Okay. Okay, so can you aid us in our research? Or tell us about the mysteries of the universe. I want to see what the aid and the research thing is. Of course, we're prepared to offer you limited access to our extensive databanks for a period of 10 standard years. This should provide a significant boost to the research efforts of Planet Science Labs. We don't really have that many, so I'm not sure how useful this will be to us at the moment. It will require compensation for the service, naturally, but I think you'll find that our prices are very reasonable. Okay. Well, for now, we'll hold off on that. This is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video, but I would like to see what else they may be able to offer to us, because it sounded like they may be able to tell us about the universe, perhaps. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.